Every Assalamu alaikum everyone, Hussain Qazi here, and the topic of the foreign exchange risk management, that's about the money market hedging. That is about money market hedging. So candidates, money market hedging is the another technique of the foreign exchange risk management. We have already discussed in the foreign exchange risk management the hedging technique, that is forward, futures, options, um, over the counter, and marketable. Although you have already came to know that um, money market hedging and forward is only method for the calculation which is required or expertise required in the FM exam. Other techniques only require the theoretical context. So now, what is money market hedging? Candidate, before entering the technique about the money market hedging, you have to know two very important things uh, about this topic. This topic is actually based on the principle that is number one, matching, and number two, money market hedging is actually arrangement of interest. Interest, that is local currency and foreign currency, and interest having matter borrowing and lending. So before starting this topic, two things need to clear. Number one, matching. Number two, arrangement of interest. So a part of money market hedging, what is the meaning of the matching? Candidates, whenever we discuss the topic risk management, either Forex or other than Forex, either Forex or other than Forex, the risk management, one of the technique related to risk management, that is matching. For example, in our real life situation, where we faces some risk and need to manage. For example, if our ages, life ages become increasing, and normally we are going towards, after the age of the 40 or 50, towards the old ages. If we move towards old ages, so what we personally think that at the end of the retirement we become the liability. It's a common psyche of the human. At the time of the retirement we will become some liability towards others. So if, for example, uh, my age is 45 and I have a plan that I have some plan for the retirement, and expecting that after 15 years I become retired and become liability towards a society, and um, my health is not enough, or it's not capable, maybe not capable to work a lot for the survival. So what we do normally, uh, we make we have to establish some insurance plan from now. So what a human psyche is about, if human psyche says that there is a risk of the liability, so against the liability you counter the things with the asset. So this is what the concept of the matching. It's a common sense. Matching means liability against asset, liability against asset. That is what the matching concept about. So same, this matching principle is applicable in the foreign exchange risk management by money market hedging. Same principle will be applied. How it works, I will explain you accordingly. But do remember, with your course context, there is a concept of matching where we can protect our losses. If we have foreign currency liability, if we have, for example, foreign currency liability, we can match with the foreign currency asset. match. Same as if we consider retirement as a liability, the liability of the retirement can match from now in insurance plans or investment plans. If my retirement time is about to 15 years, and if we develop some um, investment plan now, so that's liability will be covered with that investment. That's called matching. Same as it is. Now listen carefully. For example, if I have some investment plan, I'm not talking about money market hedging. I'm generally discussing about the matching principle. If we have some investment plan in a foreign country, for example, you are in America and you have an investment plan in Dubai, let's suppose, and investment you wanted to go with the dollars, but convert the dollars into dirham in the Dubai. So that's your investment plan. But you have a risk that after 2, 3, 4 years, when you come back, maybe possible that you get a return in dirhams, but dirham become devalue, and you will get a loss in the currency conversion. So that means there is some investment plan, but against that investment you are expecting some loss. So against that investment plan, the asset, it may be possible to create some liability in dirhams. So for example, don't take the dollars from America. Instead, you just borrow the dirhams, direct dirhams from the Dubai bank, and invest your money in dirhams in the Dubai. At the end of the day, there are two things: investment value and liability value. In the foreign exchange term, if there is some losses in investment, it will be covered by the liability. For example, if the value of dirham decreases, so you will get a loss in investment, but you will get a gain in the dirham liability in the foreign exchange term. So asset can be matched with liability, or liability can be matched with the asset. This is what called the matching, and matching can be applicable for the money market hedging as well. How it will be applicable to the money market hedging, we will discuss just a little bit later. Number two, money market hedging principle has a backup of the interest of local currency and interest of foreign currency. Make up your mindset. Number one, the most important thing, you can borrow your money. You can, if for example you are an Australian company, you can borrow your money in Australia, the local Australian dollar. Yes. You can invest your money in local Australian dollar. Yes. And if you are a local or native of the Australia, you can borrow money internationally. For example, US dollar or UK sterling. For example, UK sterling. You can borrow the UK sterling in Australia. Yes. And you can invest in the sterling in the Australia. Yes, it's possible. So before starting the money market hedging, you have to know that interest income or interest cost can be arranged, means borrowing or lending can be arranged in local currency and foreign currency. Now, starting the money market hedging. Money market hedging is a game actually about, money market hedging is actually the game about interest. The interest of foreign currency and local currency based on matching principle. Based on matching principle. First of all, I will discuss the case of foreign currency payment. Foreign currency payment. Money market hedging, foreign currency payment. For example, now 1st January 2019, our local currency Australian dollar, foreign currency sterling, and I need to make some payment in the foreign currency sterling 1000, 6 months time. For example, 30th June 2019. The gap is 6 months. The gap is 6 months. So how the money market hedging will apply? Number one, we have to accept one important thing. We have to accept one very important thing. In the case of foreign currency payment, that is now we have a liability. You must have to accept it. We have a liability. We have a liability to pay the amount in 6 months time. So by matching principle, first step, against foreign currency liability, create the foreign currency asset. Create the foreign currency asset. In the case of foreign currency liability, in the case of foreign currency payment, we do accept that it's a liability that we have to pay some amount after 6 months. So we have to match it. This is matching. This is matching. This is matching. We have to develop the foreign currency asset. That is first step. But how much foreign currency asset we have to develop? We have to develop the foreign currency asset in that amount that after 6 months it's become sterling 1000. We have to make an asset now enough amount with the investment rate that after 6 months it's become 1000 sterling. Number one. But the second step is that whenever we have arranged the foreign currency asset, for example, it's become 9,990. 990 sterling, sorry, 990 sterling. So the question is that, sir, from where we will arrange this foreign currency asset? So answer would be local currency liability. We have to borrow local currency enough amount to purchase this amount. For example, 990 sterling. 990 sterling. This is the point you have to consider. And third step, we have to pay interest over the time. How it works? It's better to understand this complete example with a question. With this question, I've already assigned you an assignment about this. What is the question about? The question is about a UK based company, Liverpool PLC, must make a payment of US dollar 450,000 3 months time. 3 months. The company treasurer has determined the following: a spot rate given, 3 months forward given, 6 months forward given, and 6 months forward is irrelevant. The only data is 3 months forward. And the rate is given, that is money market. Money market rates. That is borrowing deposits. Some US dollar, and here the US dollar is foreign currency, sterling is local. Means foreign currency borrowing rate, foreign currency deposit rate. Local currency borrowing rate, local currency deposit rate. There are 4 rates, but we need 2 rates. And mention that these rates are annual here. It may be 6 months or 3 months, but we need, this is annual rates. Decide whether a forward contract hedge or money market hedge should be undertaken. So candidates, what is the question about? Now, from now to 3 months, we have to make a payment of 4,50,000 US dollar. And we need to make in some hedging arrangement. Number one, buy forward contract, and now buy money market hedging. For example, and what is the expected amount? To pay in 3 months. Buy forward contract, buy money market hedge. I know that you have already done buy forward contract. Buy forward contract. Number one, we have to determine then what is the code. And based on previous session, you know that if base is local currency, that is indirect code. Both in the forward 6 months spot. And we have to consider only 3 months. 6 months in this case irrelevant, also given, but it's irrelevant. And the principle is very simple. We have to, in the case of importer, we need to buy. Payment means we need to buy the foreign currency. We need to buy, the bank will sell. The rate is with respect to the bank. So we will buy, bank will sell. Indirect code, lower one is selling. So the relevant is this one. Indirect code, lower one is selling, higher one is buying. We need to buy, bank will sell. So relevant rate 1.6902. So dollar 4,50,000 indirect code divide 1.6902. In case of forward contract, we have to pay 266,241. If we arrange the forward contract, we need to pay 266,241 sterling. But in case of money market hedging, how much amount should be paid? That is what this initial topic about. So candidates, listen carefully. Money market hedging. Number one, first step, that is all about foreign currency liability. Payment means liability. Payment means liability. Payment means liability. Foreign currency liability. So number one, for liability, we have to develop foreign currency asset. Now listen carefully. Asset. Asset means investment rate, foreign currency. That is 5%. But this is annual rates. So number one, we need to pick some investment rate 3 months. 5% into 3 over 12. That is 1.25%. So the question is, how much foreign currency asset should be developed? That's equal to 4,50,000 after 3 months. So this simple means present value. $4,50,000 multiplied by 1 over 1 plus. It's simple present value. 1.25%. That means 439,024. Candidates, listen carefully. If we arrange 439,024 and invest in the investment market, after 3 months, it's become $4,50,000. It's become $4,50,000. So 439,024 and 450,000. The interest is built in this manner. The difference of 439,024 and 450,000, that's interest. So number one, we have to arrange $439,024 now, foreign currency. That's after 3 months, it become 4,50,000. And whenever the supplier call us for the payment, we just call to the bank that we have deposited 439,024, and after interest, bank will reply, after interest it becomes 4,50,000. So that means we have to pay this dollar to the supplier instead of buy after 3 months from the market. And that is what we need. We need to protect from the market fluctuation, and we have already protected. Number two, this is foreign currency asset, number one. Number two, if it's foreign currency asset, the question is from where we arrange this 439,024 dollars to invest. So answer is second step, local currency borrowing. We have to borrow. That is 439,024. Do remember our local currency in this question is sterling. This is our foreign currency. So what is this? If we wanted to go to borrow the local currency sterling, now what is this value? Actually, we have to buy this foreign currency from the local market. So what is the spot trade? If we have to buy the foreign currency, bank will sell. If bank sell, indirect code, lower one is selling, higher one is buying. That is 1.7. Dollar 1.7 per sterling. 439,024 divided by 1.7. That means we have to borrow 258,249. We have to borrow 258,249 from the market and put the value as an interest payment. Candidates who remember, now first we have borrow 258,249, then buy the number 2 439,024 dollars, and number 3 invest 439,024, and we have to make interest payment in local currency, and local currency interest payment, that is 7.5%. 7.5 7.5% into 3/12. 258,249 into 7.5% into 3 divided by 12. That is 4842. 258,249 plus 4842. That means the total amount that's become 263,091 for $450,000. So if we make an arrangement of the money market, if we make an arrangement by money market, then we have to pay 263,091. So which one is better, the forward contract or money market hedging? The decision is based on where the amount of payment is lower, and in the case of received, the amount of received is higher. So here the case is that the money market is the better option because the payment matter is lower, and that is what the money market hedging is about. With respect to the payment aspect. With respect to the payment aspect. So this is what the money market hedging. Candidates, for more better understanding for the money market hedging, for more better understanding, one more question we need to attempt here. One more question we need to attempt here. And the example is this. You can read the question once. Yes, there is a question. Trumpton, a US company, a US company. That means local currency is US dollars. Has bought goods from a foreign supplier, must pay 4 million pesos. 4 million pesos for them in 3 months' time. The company's finance director wishes to hedge against the foreign exchange risk, and there are three methods which a company usually consider here: forward exchange, money market hedging, borrowing or lending, and lead payments. That's 4 million pesos. The annual rates, let's mention that this is annual. If in exam, if it's mentioned that this is 6 months, 3 months, apply accordingly. If it's annual, then proportionate accordingly. An annual rate 1 month and annual rate 3 months. Do remember, it's 1 month annual rate, it's 3 months annual rate, but the rates are annual. If it's mentioned annual, it's annual. We are considering the one, if we are considering here for the 3 months. 1 month is irrelevant. Rates given spot, 1 month forward, 3 months forward. This is irrelevant. Relevant is this. Local currency is denominator, that is pesos per dollars. That means indirect code. That means indirect code. This is indirect code. Which is the cheapest method? Now there are three things: forward, lead payments, and money market. Lead means immediate payment. Lead means immediate. Spot. Yes. So payment by forward contract. It's very simple. Payment by forward contract. 4 million pesos. Indirect code divide definitely. We have to buy it. Bank will sell. Indirect code, lower one is selling. That is 8607. 8607. That means we have to pay 2149,729. $2149,729 by forward contract. Same by money market. So how to do with the money market? Before starting money market, do remember our standing is now. And if we work out on the forward, we have to pay this amount after 3 months. Okay. So now standing, we have made a we have to make a contract with the bank, and after 3 months we will pay 2149,729. That is important. Number two, the second important thing, that is money market. Second important thing is that's about the money market. Money market hedging. What is about the money market hedging? Money market, yes. In the case of payment, if foreign currency payment means liability. So that means we have to make foreign currency asset. How much asset of foreign currencies? That is 4 million pesos. That enough pesos that will become 4 million after 3 months. Asset investment pesos. That is 2.8. If it's 2.8 per year, how much in this 3 months? That is 0.7%. So 1 divided by 1 plus that is equal to pesos 3972,195. If we arrange 3972,195 pesos now, it will become 4 million pesos with the investment rate 7% per year. Sorry, 2.8% per year after 3 months. But on the other hand, we have to arrange the local currency liability. Pesos 3972,195 we have to borrow. So that means we have to buy it in the spot. We will buy, bank will sell. Indirect code, lower one is selling. Lower one is selling. That is 8625. Yes, we have a mistake. We have made a mistake with the forward. We have to adjust accordingly. Yes, sorry. Okay, one moment, please. First, I have to complete the money market. 3972,195 divided by 1.8424. Divided by 1.8424. So that means $215,599. So we have to make a loan of 215,599. 2155. Sorry. 2155. 2155,989. 2155,989 liability we have to establish and make an interest payment. And liability interest payment, three months, that is $7.2% into 3/12. That is 38808. 38,808, and we have to make a payment. Two one double 5,989, 2194,797. And yes, we have to rectify this mistake. 1.8424. Sorry, gentlemen. 2171 71081. 2171 2194797. And candidates, one mistake we have already made. That's about we have used the forward rate here by mistake. Sorry for this. I'm sorry. And that is the spot rate. I'm sorry. I'm going to repeat it. Foreign currency asset. Sorry. Reference to the money market, I think we have to establish foreign currency asset, that is 3972195, and for this we have to make a liability. Liability means you have to purchase 3972195 immediately. Immediately means spot. We have to buy it, the bank will sell it. That is 1.8625. 1.8625. So that's become 2132 2132 722 and make an interest payment. 2132 722 into 7.2% into 3 divided by 12. Yes, 38388. 38 389 plus 2132 722 2171 111. 2171 111. Yes. So two things. That's by forward. That's by money market. I hope that no confusion at all at your side. If you have any confusion, do let me know accordingly. Okay. Next thing, before applying the matter for the next thing, you have to know very important thing first. And the important thing is that our standing is now, and by forward contract, we have to pay after 3 months. Same by money market standing now, but we have to pay this cost after 3 months. No payment by forward contract, by money market. These amount we will pay after 3 months. Do remember that point. Now, another important point is lead payment. It's lead payment. Another important amount, that is about the lead payment. And what is about the lead payment? Yes, what is about the lead payment? Candidates, for the lead payment, some important thing we need to consider here, that on the spot, using 1.8625 means 4 million pesos means pesos 4 million and have to pay immediate, that is 1.8625 per dollar. That is 2147 2147 65 651 2147 651. But candidates, and if we compare by forward money market hedging and lead, the comparison is not like with like, because lead means now and forward and money market means after 3 months. Forward and money market means after 3 months. So if we wanted to compare like with like, for lead payment we have to attach some opportunity cost. For example, interest payment. We will assume that the amount we will take up on loan and interest payment on local currency, interest payments. The interest payments, that is 7.2% for 3 months. 2147,651 into 7.2% into 3 divided by 12. And we will add on 38658 38658 plus 2147,651, that is 2186219. 2186219. Now the things are comparable, from where we can pay the lowest amount. Either 2171 081 2171 111 or 2186219. So the cheapest amount is forward. Forward will be the most cheapest amount. Candidates, if you have any of the confusion, and my apologies that we made some mistake during the session. If you are watching the recording and you have any confusion at the end of the session, you can ask me on the WhatsApp. Thank you very much and wait for the next video. Thank you very much. Take care a lot.